Hi everyone, my name is Philip and I'm the data as a product guy. Today I want to address 6 fabric gaps that slow down data as a product, and the one fix that would unblock most of them. It's actually like the app system context will be used over the user context. I know where fabric is coming from historically, so I get why everything is like in the user context. Still, for us as an enterprise, we need to have like user independent context, and that's actually what I'm now requesting for. So in this video, I will come with like a quick overview of the 6 like gaps, and after that I will do a little bit of a dive within Fabric so I can show you what it actually means. So first of all, here you see it's like the 6 gaps that we're missing is like object linking in app system context, the pipeline run, which is also running not in an identity context. We need some kind of like improvements to the publishing deployment process, where actually the users need too much rights in the in the production workspace, which is not wanted by us due to governance and compliance reasons. Then Lakehouse schemas are already working, but they're not generally available. We have problems of managing our customer managed keys lifecycle, which means like, for example, auto-rotate. We need to go and rotate our keys in a short period, so that's not working right now automatically. And of course, within the Lakehouse, in the unmanaged section, we need to have like a better API support to manage the files which are laying there. That's very important for us. So let's dive a little bit deeper. So what it means, yeah. Here, the first one is like the linking by identity, yeah. The linking, when you like in the Lakehouse link another like Lakehouse, this is done within your user context. It means like if the user is leaving the company next week and he was a very productive person and is just like retiring, yeah, and he left a ton of of logic and algorithms, yeah, you have to kind of remap every like object item that is linked to this user onto the next user, which is like not possible. So we need to have like a independent layer, which also can be like the workspace identities that own those object linkings. This will help us to really go and repeat reliable CI/CD patterns and have a clean identity split. Second, the pipeline execution should also be possible in impersonated user context. You know that when you're coming from Spark and Synapse, there you have like the possibility to say run as, and then you can say like system managed identity. We miss this because currently here it's again the same topic as above. It's like you're like logged into the user, which is really like if you think about like the data as a product context, yeah, the identity who is running or like belonging all the setup should be like the data product itself, and then you define a data product owner, and he's like for the time he is a data product owner able to control those like linkings and stuff, so that there is like an impersonation here also. No. Third, the publishing. Currently, the deployment pipeline requires way too much rights on the target workspace. This is like a real threat to our like governance process. Of course, you're allowed to publish like the artifacts, but after that, you're not allowed anymore to go work on the artifacts that are like published to the production environment. It's you're like, yeah, you should not be allowed to do that. It's like, of course, you can see like what happened, but then you're allowed to publish, but after that, you're not able to change anything in the live environment. That's very, very crucial. Okay, then let's step on. I said I may make it short, and of course, then the next one is like the Lakehouse schema feature we use now heavily because otherwise we would not be able to deliver our versioning. Here, it's just like the wish or the bit. Hey, let's make it general available so that we can really rely on that feature and it will not be like discontinued. That would be awesome. Yeah. Then next, the customer managed key in a workspace. Like currently, you can assign like a key which is managed by Key Vault in Azure, but that part is actually not manageable by API, which means like if we rotate keys in Azure on a regular basis, there's no way of automating like this key rotation. Or maybe it would be better if we just like pick the key in Azure, and the moment we rotate the key in Azure, it automatically gets propagated to Fabric. That would be awesome. Yeah. And last but not least, the unmanaged structures in Lakehouse. Currently, it's like we find a way, a workaround, which was really, really tricky. But it would be much easier for us if there would be like a much better API support within the unmanaged structures of the Lakehouse, so that we can actually go list, move, copy, and so on, upload stuff in there via API. Of course, with permission checks and so on, but like that would be really cool if there would be like a much better API support there. That would help us to have like a much robuster housekeeping and of course like a much more stable orchestration. So why this matters? All 6 points have the same backbone stuff. It's like automation, auditability, and then of course like product grade operations. Means like data product itself is a shelf, and like this is able to run without like human interaction. Of course, there's human interaction of the data product owner and data engineers helping, yeah. And still here you need to have like the if all those guys change or switch or whatever, like the data product itself should be like still be operational. So actually, if you have like stuff that you are also really, really missing hard and want to address to Microsoft, please drop me in the comments what your thoughts about that, and I would be happy to like take a look at it, and maybe we can have like a greater voice. And you know, I love Fabric, it's great, and it's just like those small tiny things which still put a little bit more effort to get it up and running. And I know that Microsoft is looking at this, and we're having our chance to get like a real cool, awesome enterprise-ready data analytics platform. Thanks a lot. The details, I will upload another video. So there you can actually really see like a walkthrough on how and where you can find all those topics and gaps, which would make your life a little bit more like, or give more context about it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.